Hi, welcome back to the January House. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mike, and I'm a reseller on platforms such as eBay, Amazon, and Mercari. And I also make YouTube videos to show which of these cool items are shipping out of our store. So this weekend was really great for us in the store. We sold a number of items, and we did a lot of proactive things to help move these items out of the store. Obviously, we did a number of listings, new listings, but to me, adding new listings always feels like just putting items up on the shelf in the store and waiting for someone to come along and purchase them. Proactive activity that we did was we sent out a number of offers to watchers of items that we had, and we got a number of sales that way. So if you're not sending out offers, I think it's a great idea to do some proactive activity like that to help sell the items in your store. Also, we refreshed, if you will, some items in the store that had 0 watchers. So if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, go back and check it out, see what we did and how we did it. I believe that helped tremendously with the search engine because we've sold a number of items since then. We've got a number of watchers on items that we didn't have before, and we got a number of offers on items that we're considering selling as well. So all good proactive things, and a lot of cool items are shipping out of the store today, so let's jump into it. All right, first is an item we sold on Mercari. This is a Beetlejuice t-shirt. It is a youth girls large, good condition, no holes or stains or rips or anything, and we sold this for $9, free shipping. All right, next is this very large Crossfire game. You remember Crossfire? You and your buddy, and you shoot these metal balls at each other's pucks and you try to get them in the goal. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is big and it's heavy, but it's new. And we sold this for $25, free shipping. And surprisingly, there's a number of these out there on eBay, new, for sale. Storage locker fine, I think we probably have 25-cent cost into that. So pretty good deal. All right, next is, I'll have to put a picture up here. This is a lot of 2 Ford Bronco Matchbox trucks that we got out of a storage locker too. So probably 50-cent cost into these guys, and we sold them for $10 plus shipping. Next is another item I have to put a picture up of. This is a G.I. Joe wind boat. And I have to admit, I didn't know that there was a G.I. Joe wind boat, but here it is. So we have the sail, which is the yellow piece, and we have the boat itself, which is the blue piece. The sail is in good condition, but the blue boat piece is broken. It's missing a few wheels, you can see, and underneath there's actually a piece broken off. You know, these vintage G.I. Joe accessories sell pretty well for us, so 25-cent cost into this. We got it in a online auction haul of G.I. Joe accessories, and we sold this for $6 plus shipping. Next is a lot of PlayStation 2 games, and there's a NASCAR game, role-playing game. This is Tiger Woods Golf, and then there's a GoldenEye game. So if you've seen some of my auction hauls that we've won online, this came from there. So I think it's $3.40 cost into these 4 discs. They're disc only, and we sold them for $12 with free shipping. All right, next is an item that I've had a lot of interest in the store on, but never ever made a sale. So this is some anime figure, Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. I know I'm saying it incorrectly. But it's the box has damage to it. It is new in the box, but you can see that sticker peeling off, and you can see the hangy tab thing is bent and deformed, and it's probably not in the best shape on the bottom either, but storage locker fine. There was a number of figures in there, so probably 50-cent cost into this thing, and we sold this for $15 plus shipping. Next is a cool item. This is a vintage Girl Scout mess kit. Yeah, look at that. So I'll open it for you. I was going to put a picture up there, but it's kind of there's a pot, and then I'll put a picture up here for you just because I don't feel like opening all this up, but pretty cool find. We got this at a yard sale, actually. This item, and we have a canteen that was in a box. So this came separate without the box. We still have the canteen for sale, but we paid $1 for this guy, and we sold it for $12 plus shipping. Next, check this item out. This is another cool item too. This is a vintage German, I don't even know if I can get this whole thing in the picture here, walking stick with these cool badges on them. Let's see if I can't get this focused. See these cool badges? There's Berlin, just different places in Germany that I guess if you go visit and, I don't know, take a nice hike or go to a national park there in Germany, you can get these badges and put them on these walking sticks. And the stick itself is pretty cool too. It's very old, at least old looking. And it's got this metal tip on the bottom. It's a piece of wood. You can see there. Pretty cool, I thought. I got this at an estate sale. We actually paid quite a bit for it. I paid $20 for this thing. And I thought it would sell for a lot of money. I didn't comp it out before I purchased it, so that was a bad idea. But we made money on it. We sold this for $39 plus shipping, so we made money on it. But the key to these things is obviously buying them at a good price. But the more of these badges, this one has 13. But the more of these badges that these walking sticks have, the more valuable they are. So if you ever see them, look for how many badges they are and how much they're selling it for. But I thought it was pretty cool. So there you go. Next is a book set. This is 3 different hunting books. Okay, there's a game hunter book, there's a deer hunter book, and then there's a varmint and crow hunter book in there. And they come in this slipcover thing, but you see they're older, they're vintage. I'll show you this picture of these. See? Just 2 good old boys out hunting. All right, and there's a deer. And there's a guy getting ready to hunt. So, got this in an estate sale, and we actually only paid $1 because it was in this jacket as 1 book. So, bought it for $1 and ended up selling it for $10 plus shipping. Next is a cool map. Check this out. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of background first while I do this. I live in central Pennsylvania, and for 40 years there was a nuclear power plant in the area at 3 Mile Island. It was called. You're probably familiar with 3 Mile Island in some way. Okay, and in '79 there was an accident and there was radiation leakage. And I guess sometime after that, the governing body, this GMU Nuclear, sent these postcards out to people's houses with an evacuation map on the back side should something like this happen again and you have to clear the area. So let's see. Harrisburg, the capital of Pennsylvania, is up here in this area. And 3 Mile Island is here. I know it's hard to see. Harrisburg's like up here and 3 Mile Island's like here, okay? So you can see if you live in any of these areas, which road to take and which direction to go, either towards Philly or towards Pittsburgh, whatever, south towards Maryland. So I found this at an estate sale. It was tacked up. I don't know if you can see, there's a pinhole in the top there. It was tacked up on the wall above a workbench in this guy's garage, and we bought it for $2. And I thought it was cool. I thought it would sell a lot quicker than it did because it's vintage, and they just shut this power plant down last year. So there's no longer a power plant there at 3 Mile Island anymore. So we sold this for $17.97 plus shipping. Just thought it was a cool item. Next is a lot of Marvel minifigures. So this is Wolverine. And this is Jean Grey, X-Men figures. We got this in a lot of other figures, so probably 50-cent cost for 2 of these guys together. And we sold them for $10.95 plus shipping. Next is a video game. So lots of video games in the store. This is Resident Evil 6 for the PlayStation 3. 85-cent cost, and we sold it for $9.50 free shipping. Next is an item I'll have to put a picture up of as well because it's packed up. This is an Xbox 360 cooler. So some of these older systems, when you would play them, the internal components would tend to overheat and then they system would shut down. So this is a fan, cooler fan that sits on the back of the Xbox 360, and you plug it in and it helps circulate the air so that it doesn't overheat. And we got this at a yard sale actually for 50 cents, and we sold it for $9 plus shipping. Next is a little small G.I. Joe flare gun. Let's see if you can pick that up. It's a little hard to see. Well, we got this at a storage locker. See how it's like flared out there? Or no, we got this online in an online auction of G.I. Joe accessories. So 25-cent cost into this little guy, and we sold him for $5.99 plus shipping. All right, next up is a book, EMT, Emergency Care book. And it's paid $1 for this guy at an estate sale, and we sold it for $10 plus shipping. Next is another PlayStation 3 game. This is All-Star Battle, 85-cent cost, and we sold this one for $9.99 with free shipping. All right, next is a vintage Shamokin, Pennsylvania postcard from a storage locker find of many postcards. It is unused, and we sold this for $8 plus shipping. Next is a Wii Fit disc-only game for the Wii, 85-cent cost, and we sold this for $5 with free shipping. All right, next is a PlayStation 4. This is the VR, so the virtual reality demo disc, and this is new, still sealed in the packaging. 25-cent cost, storage locker find, and we sold this for $9.49 with free shipping. Next is a cool item that I thought would sell a long time ago. We got this vintage Jack Nicklaus, or it's a McGregor putter, but it's Jack Nicklaus, I guess, endorsed. But it's old. You can see the style, but it's in good shape. The grip is really good, and there you can see the McGregor there. And we got this at a church rummage sale. There was a number of clubs, and this was in there. And we bought this for $1 at a church rummage sale, maybe 2 years ago now. It's been a while. And we sold this for $7.50 plus shipping. Next is a lot of PSP games. This is Little Big Planet, and this is Secret Agent Clank for the PSP. $1.70 cost into these two, and we sold them together for $10 plus shipping. All right, next is a lot of PlayStation 1 games. So, very first PlayStation. This is Hot Shots Golf 2, and this is Kiss Pinball. Cool, look at that. Together we're looking at like, yeah, $1.50 cost, storage locker finds, and we sold these for $10 plus shipping. Next is a lot of 3 PlayStation 3 wrestling games. So this is WWE 12, and then this is SmackDown versus Raw 2009 and UFC 2009 Undisputed. $2.60 cost into these 3 games, and we sold them for $14.95 with free shipping. And next I'll have to put a picture up here. These are 2 vintage action figures, I guess you'd say. One is 11-inch Fighting Yank, and the other one is a 12-inch Mr. Action. They're older figures. And we sold them both to one individual for $30 combined, 16 and 14, $30 combined plus shipping. Next is a lot of 2 Captain America and the Falcon comic issues, 212 and 213. And we got these in an online auction of a number of comics, so I think, you know, probably 50-cent cost into these 2 guys, and we sold them for $6.50 plus shipping. And finally, we have a number of these hats in our store. These are new with tag, you know, this digital camo military hats, and we have all different sizes. This is 7 7/8. We sold this for $9.95 plus shipping. So yeah, very good weekend. I'm super excited about all the activity in our store, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great videos. Thanks.